All right. I was driving down the road. I see a guy. He has his hazard lights on, parked in the middle of the road, running. What's he doing? And I was like, "Are you okay?" He's like, he's holding a squirrel, a roadkill squirrel, and he's like, "Oh, we have an eagle, and I'm feeding him." So, this week's Sedra, it says, and I carried you on the wings of eagles. So, all right, let's learn a little bit from this week's Sedra, from the Gorarya, from the Heilige Zayt of the Maharal Exodus. Zechus yigen leinu al kol Yisrael, amen. Ata tekablu. Right, let's just see, does he have here the Lashon of Rashi? Yeah, that's the great thing, Sfaria, he got everything. It says, V'ato, im ata tekablu leichem yerav eschem mikan ve'elach. It says, if you accept the Torah now, it's going to be sweet for you from now on. Shekol hascholos kashus. Because it's always difficult when you start something new. Every beginning is difficult, but once you get into it, it's good. Shmartim is brisi, and you shall keep my covenant. She'echoris imochem al shmir Torah. It's a reference to the covenant that I'm cutting with you. That's the term of making a bris, of making a covenant. And you cut the covenant, meaning establishing the covenant with you for the observance of the Torah. Segula. And what does this word segula mean? That the Jewish people are called the Am Segula, the people who are treasured people. So oitzer chaviv. So the word segula means a very treasured treasure, a treasured treasure. Segulas malachim. For example, we find in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2. The treasures of kings, klayakar, meaning a very precious gems, precious stones, vavonim toivus, the stems, the valuable gems and precious stones, shamlachim goinzim, which kings keep in their treasury. Kach atem tiulis gula nishar umos. So too ye shall be unto me as a treasure in comparison to the other communities. And you shouldn't say that only you belong to me. And that I have nothing to do with the others. Because I have others. So meaning God treasures all people, but this is like when you have the crown jewels, you have some that are more precious than others, but they all belong to God. Because the whole earth is mine. But in comparison, the other communities are like nothing. Not to say they're absolutely nothing, there's also only comparison. Alright, so anyway, first thing we said that Rashi brings, that if you accept the Torah, then it will be sweet from now on. Meaning it might seem difficult now, but it will get better. Perish. What does it mean? Why does Scripture have to say "and now"? It should say, if you listen, you should listen. Hachi perushay. So this is the meaning. If now you accept upon yourself the yoke of the commandments, even though it's very difficult upon you, very heavy burden, it'll get sweet for you from now on. I remember what they said. Bart Simpson was in Sunday school, right? And he asked the Sunday school teacher, he said, maybe hell is like It's like a hot tub, right? It hurts when you get in there, but you get used to it after a while, you know. And then it's geschmack, you know. So of course, hell is not like that. But what we think, the difficulty of the mitzvahs, not we think, but I'm saying human beings on the outside who are not part of our community, they think, oh, how can they live like that? What, you know, it's so difficult. Why would you live like that? And the truth is, kol haschol koshes. Every beginning is difficult, but after a while, not only you get used to it, but it's a geschmack. You enjoy it. You know, I remember one of my Rabbeim in Eretz Yisrael was Reb David Kaplan. He originally from Chicago, and he said that learning Torah is like drinking beer. And I'll tell you the truth, I still don't like to drink beer. I enjoy alcohol, but I'm not a beer drinker, right? But a lot of people, they enjoy a beer, right? I enjoy mead, even not just a sweet mead, a dry mead. I enjoy even a hop mead. I enjoy, and I enjoy other drinks. But for some reason, beer, I don't like it, right? But and he said most people, you know, when you get started drinking beer, you don't get it. Like what's the geschmack of this? But after a while, you know, you enjoy it, and then like there's a geschmack, there's a buzz, you know. And he said that's how it is learning Torah. You start off, you're learning shor shegonach as a shor. All right, so one ox scored the other ox, and what's this all about? But when you really get into it, you get the buzz from it too, right? So that's what it means. That if you get, as long as you accept it, you get started now, it's going to be sweet after this. V'harev noah. Please sweeten the words of Torah in our mouth. Shekol eschol is cautious, because every beginning is difficult. Ve'ein im shemai atishma'u Tavar HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And he said that in the narrative here, it's not God who is saying, if you listen, you shall listen. Because God is promising that it's going to be sweet from you from now on. That's why God didn't have to say, Im tishma tishma'un. God didn't have to say, if you listen, right? Everything is hinted to. That idea is hinted to in the Ato and now. Meaning everything depends on right now. Meaning right now, accept the Torah. Shvuas. Accept the Torah. It might seem like it's an insurmountable burden, but if you accept it right now, it'll be sweet for you from now on. And it says now, if you listen, you'll be for me a segula, you'll be a treasure for me, milsa b'bnei atzmo. That's a separate clause of this verse. But the idea of the sweetness is included in the word ato now, with an ayin. But by virtue of the fact that you have this verdoppelter lashon, this seemingly superfluous expression of listen, ye shall listen, der sheba mechilta. The mechilta, the Medrash brings here, kan shma achas mashmiyim loy mitzvahs harbe. One listen causes a person to understand to hear and understand many commandments. The same thing, it says, if you forget, you shall forget. You see what Rashi says there in Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 13. Alright, that's a good, I'm just about to the mikveh. We'll see, maybe after the mikveh, if we don't go to this mikveh, we'll make another video, but we'll see what's going on. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, comment. We'll see you later.